The year is 2198. Welcome to Neo Los Angeles, a city that never sleeps because its nightmares are real. Here, the rain doesn't just fall. It glows with a faint, ominous red light. Flying cars cut through clouds of toxic smog, and towering holographic ads offer you a taste of eternity, either by uploading your consciousness to the cloud or through the miracle of synthetic blood, version 3.9. But down below, in the neon-drenched streets and underground markets, a different kind of eternity is traded, one that requires a far more personal price. Imagine a sprawling bazaar, teeming with life and its synthetic imitation. This is the red market. Here, cyborgs, black market traders, and blood dealers huddle in the shadows, whispering deals for fresh O-negative straight from the docks. Augmented vampires, their fangs tipped with chrome, test samples with the cold precision of connoisseurs. Hulking android guards patrol with thermal vision, their mechanical eyes scanning for threats. It's a chaotic, dangerous dance of survival, and moving through it all is a silent, singular predator. He is known only as Blade. Tall, clad in flowing armored plating, his eyes are hidden behind tinted lenses that reflect streams of crimson data. He isn't just a man, he's a weapon. A perfect fusion of human flesh and vampire biology, enhanced by technology. His purpose is simple, and his methods are brutal. His visor scans the crowd, locking onto a target. The data flashes in his vision. Vampire signature, 98% pure. His hand falls to the hilt of his plasma sword, and with a low hum, a blade of pure white-blue light ignites, cutting through the darkness. 3 vampire enforcers are laughing at a stall, their chrome fangs glinting. They never see him coming. In a blur of motion, Blade is on them. A flash of plasma, a clean, silent arc of light. 2 of them simply disintegrate, their bodies dissolving into clouds of red digital dust, like corrupted files being deleted. The third, a brute with cybernetic claws, lets out a guttural roar and charges. Blade sidesteps with impossible grace, his movements fluid and economical. He grabs the vampire by the throat and slams him into a giant glass tank filled with synthetic blood. The glass cracks, crimson liquid seeping out. Blade's voice is as cold as the void between stars. You drink, you sell, you die. He drives his sword through the vampire's chest. The body glitches, its form flickering between flesh and data, before dissolving completely into a shower of digital ash. Blade doesn't pause. He moves to a back room, kneeling over a console and scanning the digital remains of his targets. A voice, old and gravelly with a distinct digital distortion, crackles in his earpiece. It's Whistler X, his AI companion and guide. Another nest down. You ever sleep, kid? Blade's response is flat, devoid of emotion. Daywalkers don't sleep, we hunt. As he analyzes the data, a holographic sigil appears, a blood-red digital glyph, pulsing like a malevolent heartbeat. Whistler X recognizes the danger. That marking? You sure it's not just syndicate code? Blade knows better. No, it's older, Frost. There's a moment of static-filled silence. Frost is data, son, Whistler X argues. Long gone. Buried in the net 20 years ago. Blade stares at the glowing sigil. Then why is his signature fresh? Leaving the chaos of the market behind, Blade walks into the rain-slicked alleys. The city's crimson light reflects in the puddles at his feet. Unseen drone eyes follow him from the rooftops. Holographic ads flicker across the grimy walls, urging citizens, donate blood, earn credits. He passes a small, pale child huddled in a corner, wearing a breathing mask against the toxic air. For a fleeting moment, the hunter hesitates. He silently drops a small vial of clean nanoblood beside her, a rare act of grace in a city that has none. She looks up, but he's already vanished back into the shadows. Later, in a hidden safe house, Blade removes his coat. The biocircuit veins in his armor pulse with a rhythmic glow, red and blue, a visual representation of the war raging within him. The constant battle between his human and vampire halves. He opens a digital log, his voice a low monotone as he records his findings. Frost's code is alive. The Syndicate's breeding new hybrids using nanoblood. They call it the Crimson Net. I call it war. The camera pans across a wall covered in holographic data. Profiles of high-level vampires, intricate maps of the Syndicate's network. And at the center of it all, Frost's ancient pulsing sigil. As thunder rolls outside, Whistler X's voice comes over the comms again, a note of caution in his synthetic tone. You can't fight data with a blade, kid. Blade doesn't look up from his work. Watch me. He picks up his sword and inserts a silver cartridge into the hilt. The weapon's hum intensifies, and new red energy veins snake through the blade's core, hungry and volatile. His hunt leads him to the top of an abandoned skyscraper, now a den for a blood dealer. Inside, a horrific scene unfolds. Human captives are hooked to grotesque machines, their life force being drained away. Blade makes his entrance not through a door, but through the ceiling, shattering glass that rains down in a beautiful, terrifying slow-motion cascade. The room erupts in gunfire and screams. Blade becomes a whirlwind of controlled fury. He deflects bullets with his plasma sword. His movement's a symphony of deadly precision. He spins, he slices, he drives his blade into the floor, unleashing a shockwave of energy that turns the entire room and its inhabitants to dust. Only one remains. A grotesque fusion of machine and vampire, it crawls backward, dragging its broken body. You can't stop it, it rasps, its voice a mix of static and gurgling. Frost is the future. Blade stands over it, his shadow long and absolute. Then the future dies tonight. With a single clean strike, he decapitates the creature. The building groans around him, its structural integrity failing. Explosions rip through the floors. Blade sprints through fire and collapsing debris, diving headfirst through a shattered window into the open night air. He doesn't fall. His AI-driven motorcycle materializes beneath him, catching him in midair. He throttles the engine, speeding away across a neon bridge as the entire skyscraper collapses into a fiery ruin behind him. Blade races through the glowing rain, a lone figure against the sprawling electric skyline of Neo-Los Angeles. But he's not alone. He looks up, and across the clouds, a massive holographic face begins to form, its digital eyes burning with malevolent red light. It is a face from the past reborn in the digital age. Deacon Frost 3.0. His voice echoes across the city, a digital ghost haunting the machine. Welcome back, Daywalker. I've been waiting. Blade's grip tightens on the throttle of his bike. He stares back at the digital phantom, his own eyes burning with cold resolve. Not for long. The bike rockets forward, a silver streak against the dark, thundering sky, racing towards a war that will define the future of man and monster alike. This is just the beginning of Blade Neo Dawn, a world where the lines between man, machine, and monster have blurred into nothing. If you're as excited as I am to see where this story goes, make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. You won't want to miss what happens next. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the neon-drenched future.